Hello?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, it's nice to be the last person because you know that the people that are actually staying are really into it. So, hi, I'm Mani. You will see some artworks. That's basically an evolution of what I've done during from 2012 all the way till now. And basically it will end up telling why I'm not basically why I'm not creating NFT yet. And you will be very surprised why I'm not there. So anyway, starting from the beginning, I'm basically a character artist when I'm not at Lego designing small little plastic parts. Making characters is my passion. I love designing them. I love the tactility of making them with different materials. It started when I was a student in Netherlands, and I used materials like wood. But I was also one of the very few person in 2004 using 3D printing technology just to creating pieces of art. And the real story of the digital characters started in 2012 when I went back. I'm an Iranian, by the way. I come from Iran. And when I graduated from the schools in Netherlands, and then, in Netherlands first, I went back home. And these works were done when I was a student. I had access to workshops. I could do basically materials and could use 3D printers and create my characters. But then when I graduated, I went back home, and back home means no access to any workshop or anything. So that's the only tools I had was basically my computer and 3D renderings, and so I created this character back then. We were a group of students graduated from the university, and that we wanted to basically exhibit our work around the world. So I was fortunate to be part of that small little group, and we went to Tokyo and just to exhibit works. We were also passionate about Japan and the world of character design and so on. So I created this character, and I went to Tokyo. Over there, no one cared about it. Went back home, and then I decided to use platforms like back then it was Behance from all the. I didn't know about Instagram. I didn't care about Facebook or anything like that. With Behance, I started creating these characters. Every day I generated renderings of this character with different fashion wear, and this got picked by people. Back in the day, I don't know, some of you probably know about Pictoplasma in Berlin. The guys over there, they saw it and they said, oh, this is very interesting. We should actually showcase it in our next book. So, and that's what they did. They put it in the book, and I was super happy about it. And I thought, oh, I have potential. That's cool. And then they made exhibitions, and this character went in different exhibitions around the world, like all the way to Mexico. Then that's where things started. I said, okay, I love this character. Let's actually full on start do this social media thingy. So I opened an Instagram account. I forced myself to put a bit more energy on learning more, the better way of rendering, the better way of presenting these characters, and showing what I like about colors and composition and so on. Then years after that, see quite a lot of this. The evolution starts with, okay, me learning different softwares, ZBrush or Freeform and so on, and then created basically creatures that go with these characters and different composition and colors. And on Instagram, I posted regularly until a company in France saw these characters, and they decided that they wanted me to create well, characters and mascots for their events in different places in the world, for Shanghai, Paris, and New York. That was 2018. 2019, COVID happened, and they said, okay, sorry, we cannot actually do any events. These guys were doing basically events for fashion and design for kids around the world. Then they said, okay, but we love these characters and we want to actually pay you and then use it in our website, and that's what they did. Then after that, it was a very interesting experience, having actually a real client, and I paid very well for illustration that I've done. That was the first for me, because I've been doing this just for fun, for myself. And but it was extremely stressful as well, because I was also employed by Lego, so my daytime Lego, and then afternoon working for these, reaching the deadline. So I said, okay, maybe I will not do this again. That's why I started to just work for myself, creating artworks with these characters, experimenting, and also working with different softwares and having mistakes, and then using these mistakes to use it as a visuals. And then I realized that I do like also to draw as well on top of them, and I just said, okay, let's go back to the tablet and then draw on top of these rendered characters. And that's where, okay, so this time where I saw a pic on my Instagram account, and they really liked my works, and people. And that's where I started to think, yeah, maybe I should actually open a print shop, basically. So I opened a print shop, and then I have right now a print shop. By print shop means that you order my artwork, and then a factory in Latvia prints this artworks on very good paper, and they ship it in a very nice package to you, and then you open the package, you see, you buy a frame, and you put it on your wall, physically. And it looks gorgeous on your wall. So, this is what I love to do. Things, I mean, I've been approached with different people wanting my work on their wall. So, and then I thought, okay, that's great, but I kind of want to do my own thing, and then not care about the people's wall. So I started doing whatever I like to do, just creating artworks. And then that's where I saw another pattern on my social media, my Instagram. People sending me messages about this 3 words, NFT. What the heck are they talking about? What is NFT? Why do you want NFT from me? I don't know what NFT is. Leave me alone. I just want to do artwork. So, what makes me reluctant entering the NFT market? I don't like hype. It's too loud. It's too complex to understand. Especially in terms of legal, I don't know how it works. It's overwhelming both visually and contextually. So what does that mean? Whenever I go to one of these NFT platforms like OpenSea, I get bombarded with visuals, and oh my god, it's like you see quality works and then you see, I'm sorry, utter garbage beside each other. And I can't deal with that. I can't. And at the same time, there is the Ethereum, and then the wallet, and then all this. The reason why I'm here and I'm presenting is, and I asked Sid why I'm here, because I don't know what the hell am I, and that's why I know lots of artists, and I know a lot of absolutely great artists, and digital artists as well, that they would love to sell their artwork, they would love to gain money from their arts. Of course, we all want that. The thing is, what I say is, it's in its infancy. It's not matured yet. It's absolutely great thing, this NFT, and I don't know what metaverse for now. But it's just, it feels too cluttered. It feels it's too much. And so I can tell you a little bit about what are artists. I mean, who are artists like me? Believe it or not, some of us artists hate hype. We hate hype. We just want to be in our bubble, creating art, and that's it. So we do our artwork in a very calm space of mind, and we love to present our artwork similarly in a visually calm and well-curated environment. Well-curated environment. I can say this 10 times more. Just take a look at an art gallery or a museum, how peaceful they are. You're entering, you're immediately calm. When you go to an OpenSea, you see all this stress, you see all this visual mess. And then we hate complication. Unfortunately, tech world is too overwhelmingly and complicated for us. For us, they're not digitized or connected people. I count myself as an analog artist, even though I'm using digital tools. And then there's also the problem of how safe it is, really. I mean, we heard quite a lot of this talk about money laundering, and then at the same time, I mean, art world it is a kind of money laundering as well, but how can we feel a little bit more safe about this? And also how clean it is. I mean, the environmental part of it, I kind of understand because I read a bit more about the proof of stake and proof of work situation. So I have faith that is going to be resolved there. So this is going to be my future NFT.
It's launching now.
So the main problem is that for me is, as I mentioned, is we need professional curators. That's what we need. Basically, us artists. How does artists work? They show their work in galleries, and galleries they have curators, and they have names, of course. But what is a curator? A curator knows basically what an artist needs. They deal with paperwork, they deal with the finance, they deal with everything else. We pay them. We pay basically sometimes half of the price of an art piece. Sometimes 60–40%. And it's great for us because we artists want to be in our bubble, just making art. We do not want to deal with paperwork. We don't have the knowledge of finance. We don't have the knowledge of law or dealing with I don't know, the problems of suing or who's suing what, you know, all this mess. So what if there is actually, I mean, there's no what if, I'm pretty sure in the very near future we will have digital curators. Professional digital curators, that's what we need. Real artists. I would feel much more confidence if I have someone to go to, hey, dude, you have a beautiful digital gallery there. Are you interested in my artwork? Please, we can just negotiate the price, and then you can put in your gallery. I don't deal with the shit. I can trust you that you can sell my artwork, and hey, we can be all happy about it. So I do like the foundation approach, and I've seen the work that they're putting there. It's curated. It's more visually appealing than perhaps that you see in OpenSeas or other platforms. Variable, or I don't know. That's of course another visual mess. So yeah, I need your custom. So yes, you can. If you have a smartphone, you can actually use your camera to reach Instagram accounts. You can follow me there, and that is it.
Any quick questions?
I have a discussion point,
Yeah.
but maybe not a question.
So we're doing the Q&A now.
Okay.
And thanks so much, Mani, for coming along. I think the reason you're here is a lot of us feel this way. It's so hard to get into space, it's so complicated.
Yeah.
And if there are any engineers, developers in the space to make that better, to make the whole experience of NFTs, buying artwork, trading NFTs better, make it simple, make it more fun. Yeah. So, yeah, but I think your artwork is incredible and deserves to be
Thank you.
bought.
We'll see if.
I mean, picking up this, picking up that idea of is it born? Is it born?
You can just
Of that idea to have a gallery in between. Isn't it the point of NFTs not to have a gallery in between? Because we artists, we don't want to spend money on someone who is.
I was in your camp until I get old. I'm old. I don't have time to deal with the how do you say, making communities and dealing with social media and being in Twitter 24 hours. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I really want to just.
And I mean, this also applies to that other statement that we will listen to, that being an NFT artist is more like a startup. So you have to educate yourself in all these aspects of selling and being a.
I mean, just for NFT. I mean, I've done this the social media. I mean, for Instagram, I've been doing constantly, promoting myself constantly just to have these 4,000 followers that I have right now. But it took time and it took a lot of stress. And more and more you get older, it's just, why am I doing this? I would love, because now I have money, I would love to pay someone to do it for me. I mean, by all means, someone young, someone who's fresh, who can do it, you know?